What if I told you you were living in a cave? Not a physical one, but a digital one. And just like in Plato's famous allegory, you're surrounded by shadows, illusions, carefully crafted to control what you see and believe. You think you're free, but are you? Over 2,000 years ago, the philosopher Plato described a group of prisoners who lived their entire lives inside a cave. They were chained, unable to move, forced to stare at a wall. Behind them, a fire burned, and between the fire and the prisoners, people walked carrying objects. The light from the fire cast shadows of these objects onto the wall in front of the prisoners. To them, these shadows weren't just reflections. They were reality itself. They knew nothing else. Then, one prisoner is freed. He turns around for the first time. At first, he's blinded by the light of the fire. It's painful, confusing, but slowly, he realizes that what he had always thought was real was nothing but a projection. Then he's led outside. The sunlight is unbearable at first. His eyes hurt. He feels lost. But as his vision adjusts, he finally sees the world as it really is. The colors of the trees, the vastness of the sky, the depth of the mountains. He has escaped the illusion. But here's the twist. When he returns to the cave to free the others, they refuse to believe him. They mock him. They cling to their shadows. Because to them, the cave is safe. It's all they've ever known. Now, ask yourself, are we any different? Today, we don't live in a physical cave, but a digital one. Instead of chains, we're trapped by screens. Instead of shadows on a wall, we see content curated by algorithms. Everything you watch, everything you read, it's chosen for you, not by you. Think about it. When was the last time you truly searched for something instead of just clicking on what was suggested? The internet was supposed to give us endless knowledge, but in reality, it's just another cave designed to keep you staring at the shadows. Social media, news cycles, endless scrolling, all of it feeds you shadows of reality, keeping you engaged, keeping you inside. And the scariest part? Most people never even question it. We think we're more informed than ever before. But are we actually seeing the world, or just flickering images carefully designed to hold our attention? Now, let's go back to the prisoner who escaped. He saw the truth. He understood reality. But when he returned to the cave, trying to free the others, they rejected him. They ridiculed him. They even threatened to kill him. Because the truth is uncomfortable. And today, if you try to break free from the algorithm, if you step outside the carefully curated version of reality, you'll experience the same thing. Try deleting social media for a week. Try questioning the narratives being fed to you. Try looking at information beyond your bubble. People will call you paranoid, a conspiracy theorist, out of touch, because for most, the cave is comfortable. They'd rather watch the shadows than step outside and face the blinding light of truth. So how do you escape? First, recognize that you're in the cave. Be aware of how social media and algorithms shape your thoughts. Second, step outside. Read books. Have real conversations. Expose yourself to different perspectives. Don't let an algorithm decide what you should care about. Third, don't be afraid of discomfort. The real world is more complex than the shadows on the screen, but that's what makes it real. Most people never realize they're in the cave. But if you're still watching this, you've already taken the first step. The question is, will you step outside or stay in the shadows? Let me know in the comments. Do you think we're all trapped in a digital cave, or is it still possible to break free?